ألقى معالي الشيخ سلمان بن خليفة وزير المالية والاقتصاد الوطني كلمة أكد فيها اعتزاز مملكة البحرين بقيادة حضرة صاحب الجلالة ملك البلاد المعظم حفظه الله ورعاه بالعلاقات التي تربطها مع المملكة المتحدة الصديقة وما يجمع بينهما من تاريخ حافل من التعاون الوثيق على الأصعدة كافة، لافتا إلى ما تمثله الزيارة الرسمية التي يقوم بها صاحب السمو الملكي ولي العهد رئيس مجلس الوزراء حفظه الله من أهمية للدفع بالعلاقات الثنائية نحو آفاق أرحب بما يحقق الأهداف المنشودة.
Your Royal Highness, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Crown Prince and Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Bahrain, the Right Honourable Nicholas Lyons, Lord Mayor of the City of London, the Right Honourable Ken Badnock, the Secretary of State for Business. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to express the Kingdom of Bahrain's sincere appreciation for your kind hospitality and for the work that has gone into making today possible. Over 200 years ago, the Kingdom of Bahrain and the United Kingdom signed the first agreement between our two countries. And through two world wars, the Cold War, the Gulf War, the war against ISIS, and all the global confrontations that we have faced, Bahrain and the United Kingdom have faced them together. And today, as the world faces a multitude of challenges and great geopolitical tensions, Your Royal Highness's visit serves as an opportunity to recommit to strengthening our security, trade, and economic partnership with the United Kingdom. And as I look across this historic room, I see a wonderful gathering of true friends of Bahrain who care deeply about building on the strong foundations of our partnership to create further joint opportunities. And while we're talking about opportunities, last year the GCC economies collectively grew by 7.3% to reach a combined total GDP of approximately $2 trillion. And by 2050, as the countries in the GCC seek to diversify and grow non-oil GDP, the World Bank forecasts this figure will grow to exceed $6 trillion. That is $4 trillion of incremental annual GDP in less than 30 years. And Bahrain is a 3-hour drive away from 50% of that economic activity. So for companies, and for many of you here today, the potential rewards of investment in the GCC, with all the competitive advantages of location, skilled labor, young workforces, and energy security, can be game-changing. Over the last 2 decades, Bahrain has undergone large-scale economic and social reform. In line with the country's National Action Charter and the Vision 2030 strategy of transformation, it has resulted in a truly diversified economy, with over 83% of GDP now coming from non-oil sectors. And more recently, with the launch of the 5-pillar economic recovery plan in 2021 to turbocharge our economy and build within Bahrain the world-class regulatory infrastructure that conforms to the highest global standards and international best practice. But in everything we have done, we have built on the achievements of our past to create a future which is guided by the values, and thank you very much, Lord Mayor, for mentioning them, of fairness, competitiveness, and sustainability, and driven by our ambition to deliver excellence while harnessing technology to drive prosperity and growth for all. And the results do speak for themselves. Last year, the economy grew at 4.9%, driven by non-oil GDP growth of 6.2%. Overseas foreign direct investment exceeded $1 billion in 2022, and this year alone is expected to increase to more than $1.5 billion. Across the board, we have cut red tape and made it easier than ever for investors to set up in Bahrain. Since the earliest days of international trade, Bahrain has been the gateway to the Gulf. Never has that statement been truer than it is today. The Bahrain-UK Strategic Investment Partnership, which was signed yesterday in the presence of our Prime Ministers, paves the way for over £1 billion in Bahrain-sourced investments into the UK. And the newly established British Chamber of Commerce, Bahrain, will offer members the opportunity to access the Chamber's worldwide business network. At the same time, many British companies have made Bahrain their home in the region and have experienced firsthand the advantages that being in Bahrain has to offer. And as businesses look to enhance their presence in the Middle East and Asia as a whole, and as we enhance our ties with the City of London, which is the world's leading financial center, we are committing ourselves to making it as easy for firms to do business in Bahrain as it is for them to do business here in the City of London. Bahrain is changing. The transformation we are delivering is creating incredibly exciting opportunities. And as the United Kingdom and the City of London look to strengthen their position in the world of tomorrow, in partnership with Bahrain, we will be able to deliver that bright future today. Thank you very much.